The other turtle that I have that is attempting to lay eggs is right here in the upper part of my enclosure. And she's tried in the same area to lay eggs before, and she decided it wasn't quite right. This afternoon, it was about 92 degrees out here, and I hosed down with my garden hose the entire enclosure and moistened the soil, hoping that it would entice the box turtles and my female Russian tortoise to lay eggs. And I believe that she laid eggs successfully down below the hibernation chamber. You can see the other turtle right there a little bit right underneath that wood part of the frame. My Russian tortoise laid her eggs over right up against the north wall of my enclosure, right down there, and she's covered it up really quite well. Tomorrow, I don't want to scare any of these turtles that are nesting right now. I'm trying to talk in a subdued voice, but you can hear the fireworks going off. There's shooting the fireworks on the 4th of July here, and it sounds like quite a few of them going off. Well, this is where I hope to find some Russian tortoise eggs, right there. She dug in this area right there, and right up here. Oh, there's one egg right at the surface. She did not get deep enough, but that's all right. Over here, boy, is it packed in right there. Alright, so there's one egg. Oh, there's some more eggs. Oh, hello. You came to see what I was up to. Hello, hello. I'll put you up here. Here's egg number 2. This makes me pretty happy. It's really fun to have Russian tortoises. It's really fun to see if she's got more fertile eggs than she did last year. She only had one fertile Russian tortoise half. There's another egg. They're just like little ping pong balls. They're so round. They're so different than. Here's another one. Look at this pretty white shell. There's at least 2 more I felt in there. And here's egg number 5 that Sasha laid. In past years, she's only laid 2 clutches, which is a lot. And she does lay quite a few eggs in each clutch. Which, I hope it would really be fun to have all of my Russian tortoise eggs hatched. I'll candle them in about 3 weeks and see how many are viable. They have a slight pink color, and sometimes you can actually see the blood veins inside of the eggshell. Well, there's egg number 6. And now let's see if there's one more in there. No, there is not. That little nest cavity is right there, and She doesn't guard over her eggs at all. Just want to make double sure that there's nothing there. And then I'll just cover this back up. And if the box turtle wants to lay there, that would be fine with me. But she's not worried at all about me taking her eggs away. She's still just eating right up here. And this is the mother for all those eggs that I just gathered. And she really likes to go after those dandelions and plantain. Oh, I think she's just going to walk out and get some more sun. Here's another guy coming out of the hibernation chamber area. Let's see the box turtle here, and this is one of her babies from 2 years ago. She is really a nice, big, healthy Russian tortoise. I don't ever hold them, and so this is a little bit very unusual for me to just go and grab her, but she's not worried, you know, being hand fed her whole life. And also she can scavenge here in the enclosure and get all the wild weeds that she could ever want. That wild lettuce is blooming up there. And there's another one of my Russian tortoises. No, Russian tortoises. That's a ornate box turtle, and I believe that's the one that I call, what do I call her? Ornetta. She has a very ornate shell. Anyway, she's coming down here to see what the heck I've been feeding them. I hope you've enjoyed this part of my digging up video. My next part of the video will be to dig up another box turtle nest that I saw get laid last night. It looked like it's covered up completely also. This is the vicinity where one of my box turtles tried to lay her eggs. I have already gathered 6 Russian tortoise eggs, and I believe, well, that plant there is in my way a little bit, but probably was in her way too. I'm going to dig down here and see if I can find her nest. She was facing north, which is that direction there, and she did cover up her nest completely. She grounded. So if you don't see a box turtle lay its eggs and the nest, it's just about impossible to find where they're located. Like, I'm starting to think I'm digging in the wrong place. The soil feels so firm. Oh, nope, I'm not digging in the wrong place. Hey, this is good news. She laid an egg successfully. It's a beautiful little egg right there, and there's another one right here. The nest cavities are so similar. There's another one, and this would be her second clutch that she laid this year also. There's another one, and there's the 4th egg right there. Now that would be a very good-sized nest, egg-laying production if there was just 4 eggs, especially since it's the second nesting. But there's number 5, and here's number 6. So that's, I call, extraordinary egg-laying production. And there's number 7. I am beside myself. If all those are turtle, that will just be so wonderful. And baby box turtles are the cutest little things you ever saw. I start them out with baby mealworms, just little small wiggly mealworms. They don't eat usually until about a week after they've hatched, and then you can give them wiggly little food like that that's alive, and it entices them to go after that food and eat. And oh my gosh, they grow fast. I try to keep the one end of their terrarium. At first, I worried that they might drown, and so I keep the terrarium where I keep them rather bare, but one end with just shallow water in it. I keep the plastic tub that I use tilted just a little bit, and that end that has a little bit of water in it, I like to make it about heated up artificially with a light, about 80 degrees usually, and the box turtle babies just love to eat food in the water. It surprised me, but I always give them the food not in the water at all. Well, I think that's all ready for another turtle to lay its eggs. Well, that concludes this video, and a very productive morning with turtle eggs and tortoise eggs.